Manchester United are taking on Brighton. Now, 3 dog shit results for Manchester United on the bounce, drawing all 3 and getting knocked out on one of them in penalties. Really not good enough for Manchester United lately, not getting the wins that Manchester United desperately have needed in order to get themselves in that pole position for that Champions League spot. And that was the bare minimum Manchester United should have been getting from this season. And now with the top 4 pretty much gone for Manchester United, barring a miracle, it's looking like these games are almost dead rubber, and there's nothing I see that Manchester United are going to get out of these games now between now and the end of the season. With the Champions League football pretty much gone for Manchester United, it's just not, for me, it's not happening. Manchester United are not putting 2 wins together and playing well in any game of football. I just don't see it. We've played against poor opposition lately, and we haven't been able to capitalise. And we've had a real good run under Rannick of games. There hasn't been no real difficult games that he's had to face so far as the Manchester United manager, and we've dropped so many points. It's been it's untrue. So many draws in that, and a lot of these draws that Manchester United have got, or even some of the wins, we haven't even deserved to pick up a lot of them points. Lately, we've started off okay in first half of games, and we've been really poor in the second halves, and it's just not good enough. You've got to play well for 70-80 minutes, and it's just not good enough for Manchester United. It's really not, and I can't see any positives to take now between now and the end of the season, even if the form does improve a bit, that we can say we're moving in the right direction. I really can't. There is nothing to be positive about at this moment in time, and this negativity could last a couple more years. It really could, because ageing players leaving, it is really not a good time for Manchester United right now, and you wouldn't have said that nowhere at the start of the season. There was looking like some good young exciting players at Manchester United mixed in with a few older heads, and it's just gone to rat shit. It really has. The only positive lately is that Jadon Sancho is looking a bit more like a Manchester United player now, and he's performing more like the player we saw at Dortmund. Now, is he playing world class level? Not at this moment in time. He's got to continue this form between now and the end of the season to see some positivity around Manchester United going forward. And we know he can do it, but he's got to continue to be consistent for Manchester United. He really has, and he's going to be a key in this game, because every other fucker is pretty much, besides Pogba, is out of form. Everyone else is playing absolutely rat shit. They're the only 2 that are performing okay at this moment in time. I wouldn't even say they're performing 7, 8 out of 10 at all, but probably maybe 7 out of 10 they've been performing, maybe just Sancho and Pogba in these last few games. But besides them, the rest have been absolutely rat shit. They really have. And this Brighton side are going to cause Manchester United problems. They've been in good form this season. The only snag is that they've had a lot of fucking draws themselves. So we could see this game being a fucking another banana skin for Manchester United. And if there is no win in this game for Manchester United, then that is 100% the top 4 gone. I think that it's gone anyway. And not due to the fact that Manchester United are only, a few points behind, if you include the games in hand that potentially Arsenal or Tottenham could win. It's not that, it's the way Manchester United are playing. Nobody can be confident that Manchester United are going to put 3 or 4 wins together between now and the end of the season. And you've got to put probably 3 or 4 wins at least in a row together between some point between now and the end of the season if you're to get in that top 4, because 55 points isn't going to be enough to get that top 4. It really isn't. You're going to have to be getting at least 60 something points, and the way Manchester United are drawing all these fucking games, you cannot see it at this moment in time. Now, I would expect that the Rannick's going to pretty much go with the same lineup. We are thin on the ground in terms of personnel at this moment in time, but obviously David De Gea will keep his place in goal. I would go with Telles, Varane, Lindelof and Dalot as the back 4 for this game, because Shaw and Maguire, dog shit in the previous game, absolute dog shit. I've been sceptical of whether Luke Shaw's good enough for Manchester United for a while, to be honest. When he first burst on the scene under Louis van Gaal, I thought he was going to be the absolute dog's bollocks, Luke Shaw. I thought he was going to be one of the best left backs we've seen in the Premier League era, and I don't think even last season when people were saying how good he was, I don't even think he was that great, to be honest. I thought he was okay, but I just don't really rate Luke Shaw anymore. and he's not been good enough. I'd give Telles a chance there, and we know what's happened with Slabhead Maguire. I mean, he shouldn't be in the team at all. I mean, that fucker should be in the on the fucking bench. Lindelof should come in there. I mean, what more mistakes and shit performances has Maguire got to put in to get dropped? I really don't know. Now, there's rumours that Pogba wasn't in training today, which is a concern for Manchester United, because he's been one of Manchester United's better players since he's come back from injury. And if he's not in there, he's going to go with Scott McTominay and Fred in midfield. He really will. He probably will. He may well go for that anyway. I mean, Scott McTominay wasn't great either in the previous games. So, but when Fred has actually played for Van Gaal, for Rannick, he's actually not played too bad. And our record when Fred's actually played under Rannick has been quite good. But whether he would have made much difference in the last 3 games, I don't know, because we have been absolutely rat shit these last three games in periods of the game. Really bad in periods. Certainly in the second half of them games, we were really poor. And I don't know if it would have made much difference, but I can see them two being in there, along with Bruno Fernandes, and the front three just picks itself. There is not really any other options besides Cristiano Ronaldo up front, and then the other two was Sancho and Rashford. To be honest, I can't really see him bring Elanga in. I'm not really sure that Elanga is going to do a whole lot better than that of Rashford, even though Rashford's been horrendous recently. But we know Greenwood, no Cavani, that there is limited options there. There really is. I don't see what other options he could pick. So we'll have to wait and see there. But I think this is going to be a difficult game. They've got the likes of Basuma in midfield that could boss this game. They really could. The likes of Lamptey, he's a good player. We know what Mopé is a handful up front. Welbeck, if he plays, could cause Manchester United problems. He could come back to haunt Manchester United. They've been good they've been a decent outfit this season. They've probably overachieved under Graham Potter, but as I said, they are the draw specialists. They draw a lot of games, so I can see this game being another draw. I really can. I can see this game being sort of 1-1, 2-2, something like that. I really can. I think Manchester United are going to struggle to win this game of football. I really do. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in this game. I think that midfield battle could be key for Manchester United. If we can win that somehow, then I think Manchester United have a chance, but it depends what midfield three goes for. If Fred comes back in with the form that he was in before, I think that could be a key for Manchester United with the form of Sancho. Sancho's got to be performing at how he did in the last 2 or 3 games. If he performs at that level, then Manchester United have a chance. But I'm not confident the likes of Rashford, Bruno Fernandes and Ronaldo are going to perform, because they've been so out of form recently. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below on this game. How do you see it going? What are your thoughts? Do you still feel that Manchester United maybe could get top 4? Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and if you're watching this on Facebook, please do share the video. It really helps us out, and I'll talk to you all again soon. See ya.